This is the Squid Game predictions for 2022 tarot card reading for Scorpio. I know. I came up with this when I was watching somebody else's Squid Game tarot card reading. I fell asleep. I was like, I can make this better. It wasn't the tarot reader's fault. It's probably because I was working late. You know, it happens. But I figured it was a good concept, and so I just wanted to make it my own. So here we are. Anyway, let's get into the stuff. And we'll start with the first one, which is recruit. I put it down as lust. So the cost of everything in 2022, which is going to be the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is competition. So there might be competition for everything. There might be competition for food, for jobs, for love, for certain house, for just certain amenities that you may need. You know, it might just be, you know, the Hunger Games. You know, I don't know. But anyway, let's see. We have, it's going to be competition, but you will have to work for it. Answer the call of the ancients, seek vision from your ancestors, take a stand for your authentic self. There you go. My cat just wants me to move everything. I just moved one thing. You can sit there. Okay. So let's see. Number 1, which would be, alright, so this is going to be 0. This is a recruit stage. Now, the first game in Squid Game is, I believe it's a favorite. It's red light, green light, or the hibiscus flower has bloomed in Korean. So it's, I put it down as success, money, and love in 2022. So we have the Chariot. The Chariots is good luck. So falling short of a goal, inability to cope with life, defeat, and regression. Rebelling against nothing. So there's something here that is kind of like you're falling out of balance with what you should be doing. But I feel like you have something to do outside of work. You're not going to tell people that you're successful when you're successful. That's kind of like what's going on. I feel like it's going to be like a success in silence, you know. You're probably not working a 9-to-5 job and being successful with it. You're probably having like a side gig that everybody loves, and you're going to be successful that way. So it's just a difference of, you know, attention, basically. So let's see. So the rainbow hibiscus is what you got. So we have anything could happen, clarity, creativity, faith, trust, loyalty, truth, knowledge, spirituality, and serenity. So I feel like you're going to have what it takes to get stuff done, okay? I don't feel like it's going to be at a 9-to-5 job, though, so, you might have to do a side gig or make up your own business or start your own business. But whatever the case is, you'll be very successful with it. You just have to think about a new thing that nobody else is doing and market that. So, you know, it's survival of the fittest, you know. Anyway, number 2 in the game, we have the sugar honeycomb, everybody's favorite. We have patience. That's what I wrote it down as. So we have what are you looking forward to in 2022? We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse is it will come to you naturally. Okay, so you got the circle. Alright, you got the circle honeycomb. I think everybody wanted that one because it's fairly easy. So is a triangle, you know. It's fairly easy to do angles or a circle. So let's see. It will come to you naturally. Bad decisions, but also a liberty that comes with them. Opposition, disputes, difficulties, a false sense of security or freedom. I feel like you're working a 9 to 5 job and then you have a side hustle that's very successful. Okay, that's what I said at the first thing. But I feel like you can't really tell anybody about your side gig. Alright, you might get more customers with it if you did, but you don't want to lose your like 9 to 5 job. Okay, so it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. You don't want anybody knowing that you have the upper hand and then you lose your 9 to 5 job. That's a total bluff, you know. You have to stay at your 9 to 5 job. You can't tell anybody about your side hustle if it's successful. You kind of have to always be third party omniscient when it comes to your day job. You know, you can't tell anybody like you have a successful business off to the side. But you can say that you're a writer. Okay, because people think, oh, you write. They think fan fiction, which let them think fan fiction. Okay. But if you're like a serious writer and you're actually writing books under like a pen name or something like I was for a long time, yeah, that's better than anything else. But if any third party asks you, it's like, I just do fan fictions. Because like they're just like, oh, you're not going to get money from that. You need this job, I see. But yeah, it's tiplets. Anyway, so number 3. Number 3 is tug of war, so strength. The 1-to-2 ratio, or the 1-to-12 ratio. Okay, so inner strength and mental wellness through 2022. We have the Page of Fire in reverse. The Page of Fire is, you'll have to work for it. There's cruel and malicious stories, a plunder, inability to make decisions, a harbinger of bad news. So somebody's going to try to do some stuff to trigger you or throw you off your game or make you rethink what you're doing so that somebody else can benefit from it, which don't do that. If anything happens, if somebody's trying to play you for a fool, you just watch them, you know. Don't say anything. Because the thing is that with snakes, if they find a point of interest, they usually get really still before they strike. And that's with cobras. Cobras are interesting. They'll sway back and forth. And then that one that's not moving at all is going to be the one that strikes. Okay? You want to be like that cobra. You want to watch, you want to observe, you want to get to an advantage point and then strike. But strike with advantage or intention of destroying this other person. Do not destroy yourself in the process. One word can foil somebody's plans. Okay, so be very careful of what you say. Be very careful of how you react to somebody else's misbehavior. Okay, because I feel like that's going to set the tone for the rest of the year. Okay, and if you say nothing, this person drops off. They're not relevant anymore. So, just don't engage. Okay, if they want to act a fool, they can do it by themselves. Anyway, so number 4. Number 4 is going to be marbles. Marbles is the talent of the bluff. The talent of the bluff is, what are your wishes, secrets, and hopes for 2022? We have the Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse is good luck. So, inability to overcome trials, meanness, frustration, hate, and jealousy, somebody else butting into your relationship and destroying it, untrustworthiness, and divorce. So there's something going on here where it's, I feel like somebody's going through a divorce. It's been a while. I feel like you went through a separation and then a divorce. For others of you, it just seems like people are attacking you because you're successful. Or they think you're successful. Or, like, you know, the boss likes you for some reason or another. But there's something here that other people don't like. So that's their problem. That's not your problem. Don't worry about that. Anyway, so number 5. Number 5 Number 5 is going to be hopscotch. The glass bridge. I wrote this down as courage. Will you be able to face your fears in 2022? We have Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So we have, it will come naturally. A revolution of feelings from a false heart will be revealed. So joy tempered with tragedy and inconsistencies in somebody else's story. So there's going to be somebody that's going to say some junk about you, and it's not going to make any sense, and you're going to foil that, which is fantastic. Fact checking somebody who's trying to check you. That's like the best game in the world, isn't it? Anyway, let's see. We have number 6. Number 6 is Squid Game, the end game, which is the endurance for 2022. How will you end 2022? You have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a no. I don't think you're going to endure it. So question your assumptions, gain clarity through the artificience or the efficiency of your vision in writing. Support others in setting intentions for change. So I feel like you might actually have a new take on an old situation. Okay? And if you're a marketing person or you've marketed a brand before, you know what I mean. There's a lot of technical shit that they put into contracts that you don't need. It's fluff. It's legal jargon that's just, it's too much. It's just restricting success, and that needs to be taken out of contracts. That's BS. But anyway, so we have few readings channeled in nature. So we have minor irritations. So I feel like there might be some bugs on your windshield. I get them too. You know, haters, wannabes, people that want to take your ideas, which I'm totally fine with. If I'm not going to use the ideas, what use are they to me? And then we have signs and messages from God, nature, or in person. So there might be a person that gives you messages, good or bad. You know, it's irritating. Anyway, you might also be becoming a manager, so you might be taking on more responsibility than you're used to. So it's either you're going to become a manager or a point of authority. So it just might be irritation after irritation, you know. Just don't bait the troll type things. I used to be a manager, so like, when I say don't bait the trolls, it's like when you're a manager, it's like you're the highlighter of the whole building, you know. Oh, I need you for this. And I was a manager for Walmart, so, you know, you want to see monkeys at the zoo. And I'm not saying that as a racial thing. It's like white people, different types of people that are just crazy. There was some lady that jumped on a aisle rack and the whole thing tumbled down. I was like, good Lord. And then she wanted to sue us. I was like, you're the one that did it. You're on camera doing that to the shelf. It's insane. But anyway, hopefully you're in a store that is not Walmart's. Because being a manager at Walmart, you need a spin doctor. You need like a therapist to see what you're seeing, so that they understand that it's not you, it's your environment. Because I don't think too many therapists would be like, oh yeah, let's go to Walmart. You know, they don't see your work area, you know, a lot of times. So if you work at Walmart and you're a manager, I feel for you, because you've seen some stuff. You've been yelled at to the point where you're questioning your own mental health and your own situation and stuff. There's people that will yell at you over gift cards, which is scary as hell. I still have PTSD after that, but anyway. Scorpio, I hope you do not have a manager job at Walmart. I hope it's like Target, where they're just like, they give you so much responsibility and that set of keys, you know? I don't know what all those keys are for, but yeah, I would love to find out on my lunch break. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully it's at Target. Hopefully it's at like a really nice place, you know, just like Best Buy or something, or Bass Pro Shop. Bass Pro Shop, I wouldn't mind being a manager of because I kind of know what the questions would be, you know, because I was big on camping when I was younger, so I kind of get what the questions would be, like different types of knots and bolts and um, you know, different string line equipments, you know, different ranges and scopes and stuff. So anyway, so Scorpio, hopefully everything works out. You make mad money and you don't get too stressed out. I feel like you might need more self-care days. I should actually make some of that stuff that I use, that goddess bath stuff. It's like Epsom salt and some herbs and spices, you know. Smell like a KFC chicken. It's a good smell and everybody loves it, so you know, why not? Anyway, I'm gonna leave you here, Scorpio. Hopefully you liked the reading and it was fun for you as it was for me. And you have a good 2022. I know it's gonna be hard and difficult, but good things take time and they are the best under pressure, you know. Usually diamonds, gold, very rare diamonds, you know, those red ones, beautiful. So even if you're under pressure, make sure that you take some self-care days, because under pressure you're going to be brilliant, you know. I feel like the end of the year you're going to be glad that you took the time to answer everybody's questions, try to help them out, and try your best to be, you know, human with people. I feel like being a manager is really hard because a lot of people that work under you are just, you know, human scabs. But anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.